Hi, welcome back students. We are discussing quadrilateral second exercise. So second problem is that ABCD is a rhombus and PQRS are the midpoint of the side AB, BC, CD and D respectively. Here ABCD is a rhombus. So rhombus means all sides are equal, right? And PQRS are the midpoint of the sides. P is the midpoint of AP, Q is the midpoint of BC, R is the midpoint of DC, S is the midpoint of AD, right? Then show that quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. PQRS, it is a rectangle. We want to show this one is the rectangle. So first here write down given. So here ABCD is a rhombus and PQRS are the midpoint of the sides. This one is the given. Write down here given. Right. So up to here given. And show that quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. It means it become a to prove. So here to prove. Right. And proof. So proof here. Already we know that midpoint theorem, right? On basis of a midpoint theorem in a triangle ABC. In a triangle ABC, P is the midpoint of AB. P is the midpoint of AB. Q is the midpoint of BC. Q is the midpoint of BC. So these two are the midpoint of the sides. It means AC is a parallel to PQ and PQ is a half of AC. So write down PQ is, this implies PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is half of AC. Call this equation 1 by midpoint theorem. Is it clear? Similarly, consider a triangle ADC. So here S is the midpoint of AD, R is the midpoint of DC. It means SR is a parallel to AC, right? Similarly, in a triangle ADC, SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC. So call this equation 2 by midpoint theorem, right? So now from equation 1 and 2, consider equation 1 and 2. See here, PQ is parallel to AC, SR is parallel to AC. It means PQ is parallel to SR. Here also PQ is equal to half of AC, SR is equal to half of AC. It means RHS are equal means LHS are equal. PQ is equal to SR. So write down here from equation 1 and 2, PQ is a parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. So see here in a quadrilateral PQRS, PQ is equal to SR, PQ is a parallel to SR. If one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal means it is a parallelogram. So now it become a PQRS is a parallelogram. So this implies PQRS is a parallelogram. Reason here, in a quadrilateral PQRS, in a quadrilateral PQRS, one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Is it clear? So now here PQRS is a parallelogram. So well students, since ABQS is a parallelogram. Which one? ABQS is a parallel. So in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So this implies AB is equal to SQ. AB is equal to SQ. Similarly, here PBCR is a parallelogram. PBCR is a parallelogram. So PBCR is a parallelogram means PR is equal to CB or CB is equal to PR. Opposite sides of a parallelogram. Opposite sides of a parallelogram. Right? Here also. Opposite sides of a parallelogram. Right? So see here, ABCD is a rhombus. It means all sides are equal. It means AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC, right? So AB is equal to BC, and here AB is equal to SQ. Here BC is equal to PR. Here LHS are equal. AB is equal to CB because it is a rhombus, right? All sides are equal in a rhombus. So LHS are equal means RHS are equal. So this implies SQ is equal to PR. SQ is equal to PR. See here, SQ is equal to PR. So this SQ and PR are the diagonal of parallelogram PQRS. The diagonal of a parallelogram PQRS. So already we proved in a first exercise one problem. In a parallelogram, diagonals are equal means it is a rectangle. So write down here. Therefore, SQ and PR are diagonal of a parallelogram PQRS, which are equal, and these diagonals are also equal. So this implies, so in a parallelogram the diagonals are equal means it is a rectangle. So therefore PQRS is a rectangle. Hence proved. Is it clear?